Hey guys, Magnus here, bringing you another video. This one we're going to be doing a... Oh, that image is really blurry. This time we're going to be doing a video talking about the Springfield Jobs content list. So I kind of want to go through, there's about 3 days and a few hours left. So not long left now. And I'm going to talk about like sort of each item that we got in this update. And I probably won't tell you when we got them, but I'm going to try and talk about each item. And... tell you about it and kind of give my brief opinion on them. For anyone wondering kind of like where I've been, because I've really been not uploading it in very many videos, it's honestly just because I'm busy, and I'm being brutally honest with you guys. I've kind of like this update's kind of drained me a lot. Like, I've really enjoyed it, but it's also really drained me. So like in terms of like content I want to make, I don't know, it's kind of been a bit weird. But anyway, I'm going to be rebooting myself in a way. What I'm going to be doing after this update's going to be after this update's over, when the new update comes, wherever the heck it may be, I will be doing videos on the premium content. So I basically will be showing you the premium content and kind of like showing you gameplay of it, just like other YouTubers do. Now, I'm not going to give you a gameplay of the full act. Like, I won't be like going through it all. I don't want to do that. I just want to strictly have it to premium content, if that's okay. Because I don't want to like copy, you know, when I say copy, I mean I don't want to be repetitive. Because, you know, if you're subscribed to like me and Ted and Nuclear Videos HD, I don't want I don't want to be doing the exact same content they're doing. So I'll be doing something similar, but something a little bit different, where I'll just be going through the premium stuff and kind of like going over it. But anyway, let's get into this video. So first off, we have characters. So yeah, we had a lot of characters in this, and this is like the update for the most heavy characters. And I gotta say, I am impressed by how many they actually managed to squeeze in here. So let's go through them. So first of all, we have Aristotle. Of course, Aristotle is like a rivalry to Mr. Burns. He obviously owns the Shelbyville nuclear power plant. Here we have Primo, or Primo, or whatever the heck you want to say it. He's kind of like this mafia boss guy who's like the opposite mafia to Fat Tony. We have Nana Sophie Mussolini, pretty really cool character, one of the kind of more iconic ones to get. You know, she's appeared in quite a few episodes. We have Fit Tony. I'm glad that we got him added, because there was always that kind of like bridge between you know, who was Fat Tony and who was not, because of course they killed off Fat Tony in one of the episodes and then brought back his like cousin who looked exactly the same, of course, who was Fit Tony, who then turned fat. We have the Pope. We have Dante Calabrese Jr. and Dante Calabrese Sr. They're of course the mafia things as well. They came in like a bundle. They were premium, kind of oddballs, but whatever. Wheels McGarth, who was a pretty cool Cuba. I wanted them to add that female, I forgot her name, but the other one who was in the Cuba episode. It would have been nice to get her, but whatever. We have Guy Incognito, who I know I complained about, but I generally thought he was the I'm not as pissed off now, because I thought he was from like that episode they did where I thought he was from like a London episode where it was like Homer, but I didn't realize he was actually a separate character in the Simpsons universe. I should have researched more. I just presumed. So yeah, I apologize for the shit I gave a Guy Incognito. I guess it's not too bad, but it is annoying that we've got another Homer lookalike. We have Geoffrey Childer, is it, whatever. Of course, he's like a historical figure. That's pretty cool. And we have Oscar Wilde, sort of two historical figures as ghosts. And then we have Jack the Ripper. So of course these 4 are from London. And again, I really would have liked to see some of the London characters, as in like I forget the names, but the Homer's half sister, and also Abe's like lover, and also Abe's other daughter. So it would have been nice to get those two, but whatever. And we got these like sort of historical figures instead, and of course, Guy Incognito. We have Nigel, who was kind of just a bit bland, really. He didn't really do much. Arthur Fortune, who I'm kind of really glad to get, because I think he's an interesting kind of funny character. Sven Goalie, who of course was the premium, the extra premium, the one you actually buy. The only one I don't have at the minute. I'll probably get him later, another day, another time. And then here we have Fernando Vidal, who is like the assassin guy, who I think he like sort of worked for the mafia for a bit. We have the Mexican Duffman, and then here we have Raul, who is from Miami. So overall, in terms of characters, like I said, really solid characters. I mean, there's some ones you can argue, like the Ghosts and Guy Incognito, who are just like sort of blinking your miss, and Jack the Ripper actually, for that matter. But I mean, definitely some really cool ones. Like I like the Pope, and I think my favourite's probably either Aristotle or the Pope. It's kind of cool to get them. But there again, Fit Tony's really cool as well, and Mexican Duffman. They're all really cool. Anyway, moving on to buildings. First of all, we have Plunderer's Pete's, which of course was the crafting building. You all should have got this. Museum of Superfine Arts, which of course you probably all should have got. The Old Cathedral, which is another Act 1 prize. Again, pretty cool. The Tower of Springfield here, which is kind of cool. Got the Moho House here. Monty Burns Resort Casino, Smooches on the Beach, which is right here, the Nag and Weasel, which is this one here, Fortune Megastore, which is this one, really cool, the Master Hypnostic Tent, which is this one here, which of course was the one that came with Sven Golly, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, which is here, or it's just called the Leaning Tower, the Colosseum, this one, which is donuts, St. Paul's Baliska, which again was also donuts. The Resort Hotel, this one here, the Resort Hotel. The Island Capitol Building, which is this one here. The First Class Lounge. Again, that was the one that came with Wheels McGarth, and those other two were craftables. Okay, and then we have United Kingdom buildings. So first of all, we have the Boiled Potato, which was an Act 2 prize. The St. Paul's Cathedral, which was Act 2 and 3 craftable. Buckingham Palace, which is this one here. This was, of course, 60 donuts. Westminster Abbey, which is... where is Westminster Abbey? This one. Oh, yeah. Which was 175. That's the one that came with the 2 ghosts. And Scotland Yard here, which, of course, came with Jack the Ripper and was 199 donuts. So it was a Gills deal. Then we have Derby O'Guzzlins, which was a craftable. Las Vegas, which is here, which is the Las Vegas thing, which is the Dollar Casino, and this was an Act free prize. But it's a bit random, they kind of threw this in, but whatever. Then we have Fernando's Vidal's Villa, which was an Act 3 prize. We have the International Court of Justice from the Netherlands, which was also an Act 3 prize. We have Swelldaro, whatever the heck it is, which was 35 donuts, and Raoul's Penthouse, which of course came with Raoul for 150 donuts. So then we have decorations. So pretty much most of these were craftables. So first of all, we'll go through all the Terrence houses. So we have the Terrence House 1, the Terrence House 2, Terrence House 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is the sixth one. And then we have the Grand Canal. So this is the Grand Canal 1, Grand Canal 2, Grand Canal 3, Grand Canal 4, Grand Canal 5. We have the Gondola, which is here, which of course you can place in the rivers, which is really cool. I really like that. Here we have the Da Vinci aircraft, which is kind of cool. The cheese truck, I like how they added that in as well. And the Pompeii ruins, which is 50 donuts. I kind of would have wanted this a little bit bigger. Maybe actually a building. I mean, it could technically class as a building. I mean, weirder things are classed as a building. We have the life-size Prince Albert in a can, which I think is just funny as hell. It's pretty cool. Again, that is also craftable. We have the Queen's Carriage, which again, also craftable. Phone booth, which is here. Oh yeah, phone booth and the police call box, like a TARDIS. With the Queen's Guard and the Beefeater. Again, all craftable. And then here is the British Roundabout, which again you can place on roads, which is really awesome. I was hoping they would add that in, and they did. Then we have the Giant First Rail, which I think is meant to be the London Eye. I'm not too sure, but there it is. We have the First Bank of Springfield ATM, which is here. The race car statue and the fancy oval fountain. And finally, from Australia, we have the first Prime Minister of Australia statue, who looks an awfully lot like a familiar character we have, which is kind of cool. So there are all the decorations. In terms of decorations, I was a little bit, although at first I complained about these things, I kind of like them actually. There is quite a few of them, and they kind of take up most of the decorations, or these like houses, but I've made like a really cool design with them, so I can't complain too much about them, but I can understand why people would be mad that they added so many of these. But the rest of the decorations were awesome. There's not really much more you can really complain about. Like, it was pretty solid in terms of what they added, especially the boat thing. I really like that. And then finally, we have consumables, which is the Snitch Hotline, pass, whatever you want to call it, which of course earned you extra rewards from tapping justice agents in other friends in your friends' towns. So I'm unsure if we're going to be getting any NPCs. The wiki doesn't seem to think so in terms of NPCs from this update. The little kind of conductor people. I kind of would want one. It's just nice to have like a little souvenir from every update. But if they don't add them, they don't add them. I mean, they have added a lot already, so I can understand why. I'm kind of excited to see what we're going to be getting next in Tapped Out. It's all up in airs really. We don't really know what we're going to be getting. Could be anything really, but it's kind of cool to see. So like I said, I will be doing premium like update videos, and on Wednesday I will have my things I want to see in Tapped Out. I'll finally do that video for you guys on Wednesday. So yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you next video. Goodbye.